To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to this offense. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Danny Salazar will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, real effective outing for him in his last start. Got the win and did not give up any runs. They'll try and do that again here.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Michael Brantley has the range of a center fielder and is one of the most reliable options in the outfield across the league. Remember, he broke Rocky Calavito's franchise record for consecutive games without an error for the Indians back in 2013 when he pushed his streak to 264 games.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Well, you know you're off to a good start, and you've got a guy shaking his head one at-bat into the ball game. You know, and if he can keep these guys off balance throughout, he's going to leave a lot of guys shaking their heads before this is through.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in here in Game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load. But I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the League Championship Series.
Bases are empty, one man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Josh Donaldson gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Jose Fernandez will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matt, in his last outing, he threw real well. Went into the 8th inning and got his ball club to win. We'll try and do that again here.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got a gold glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Well, that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him to locate going forward. This one's not terrible, but it is over the plate, and it gets turned into a leadoff single.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone, and that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Number 8 will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
And here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
Hit in the air to right field. Under it, Castillo, and Rusney has it for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Lonnie Chisenhall set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Coming to the plate now, Yan Gomes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians strand a couple. After 1, no score. Travis Shaw makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And that misses 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better. And he's feeling it out there now. I mean, that is 5 straight guys that he struck out now. His defenders may as well come on into the dugout and take a break because they're not even needed out there now.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jason Kipnis strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Striding into the box, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
In now, Abraham Almonte. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
A good job there of making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Giovanni Urshela set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Bouncer down the line. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Brock Holt will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1 and 2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. Michael Brantley digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Tap foul at home plate. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's a nice comeback there after the home run. Sometimes the home crowd gets a little amped up, so you start to rush a little out there, and you make things worse. But he's able to bounce back and get him to chase one here with 2 strikes.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Stepping in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mookie Betts will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, and still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ballgame.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-2 down the third baseline. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Jason Kipnis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And the count will be full. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Castillo going back at the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. His first homer here in the series, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Abraham Almonte.
Abraham Almonte Digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1-2. Here it comes. Chop foul right at home plate. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Just hung in there on that one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
In now, Giovanni Urshela. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One for the Indians on the home run by Kipnis. We played 4. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Travis Shaw will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Into the box, Blake Swihart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, a great job there on the mound. You see, he fell behind 3-0 and then decided he'd better start pounding the strike zone a little more. And that's a good pitch there that finally sets him down.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he is in there.
Now batting.
And sometimes you can just have a little bit of a mental block on this play. It's just a simple step and throw, but he winds up firing it right by his man at first.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
The throw home. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Well, that two-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Into the box now, Rusney Castillo. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 3-1. Michael Brantley comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Pedroia, and he's retired here 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland,
Francisco Lindor will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, he just about got that run back with 1 swing of the bat. Let's take a look at it. It's out over the middle of the plate, and that's the danger zone for a pitcher and the happy house for a hitter. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one and drives it right off the outfield wall.
Number 8 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-1. Brock Holt will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Mookie Betts.
In now, Mookie Betts. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Santana. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander
Xander
Bogaerts.
Bogaerts will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. This offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Josh Donaldson will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Indians 5 and the Red Sox 1. Evan Scribner will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Evan Scribner.
Jason Kipnis will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. 1-1, here it is. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Abraham Almonte will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Almonte.
Here's the 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Third baseman
Giovanni Urshela will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the 7th here in Game 1. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Travis Shaw will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High and deep to left center field. Brantley going back to the track. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And it's now a 5-2 game.
And I tell you, what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, I mean, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a ball lined to the left side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 15.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder number 25.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brantley on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 5. And Michael Brantley will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Francisco Lindor steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Number 8 will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, They've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Roman Mendez will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Has to challenge him here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Jason Kipnis comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and two men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam and the inning is over. Hideki Maeda will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Rusney Castillo will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Brock Holt will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Mookie Betts will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and it's a 5-3 game now.
You talk about a feast or famine inning. How about this sequence? Strikeout, strikeout, home run. And you can never take anything for granted in this game.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almonte is under it, and that's the third out. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Indians 5 and the Red Sox 3. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Hard hit towards center. Bradley has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Center fielder
Abraham Almonte ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Now the pitch. Shot towards second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit.
now batting.
Giovanni Urshela will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Michael Brantley is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the third inning. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. A shot down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Cody Allen.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Allen's ready. Here's the 1-2. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Now batting, catcher,
Blake Swihart makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 5-3. Good night from Cleveland.